the end of the day. You gotta feel good at the end of the day. It's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of the day.
Hello, fellow dorks, and welcome back to Alone in the Dork. Okay, we are doing Warren of the Ratkin, and oh man, I usually check my notes. Did I leave myself any notes? I don't think there's anything we missed. I didn't fight anything. No, there's nothing for me to upgrade. Yeah, because we explored so much. So if past is prologue, that probably means what we're going to do today is we're going to get in a fight, and that'll be the session. Okay, so we are currently just like inside the inner circle walls. I'm really hoping that we are still going to be allowed to like rest at some point. That would be nice. Worst case scenario, I just have to keep going in and out of the walls, but hopefully I'm allowed to camp in here because again, the rats are just kind of letting me do my thing. So let's just start kicking open some doors and see what happens. I'm going to go in order of what I think is the coolest. So we have the manufactory, then we have the observatory, then we have the library. And yes, I'm considering the library the coolest because I'm cool. So let's do that. So manufactory, let's do it. Saws, lathes, looms, and other complex mechanical objects fill this wide stone building. Ratkins shriek as you enter. In a frantic cascade of shapes, they dash for the exits. Why are they so scared of me? They're good fighters, and I think numbers are on their side. Foreman, oh boy. If this is the first time a character has entered the manufactory, the Ratkin Blightfang trainer attacks. Again, I don't quite understand what's going on here because I feel like there's got to be some form of guard, and I don't know why they're not attacking me. But nonetheless, we are fighting a Ratkin Blightfang trainer. And as I thought, I'll be going to get into a fight pretty soon, but I am due for a fight. So let's find this ding-dong. Here he is. He has a head. That's exciting. A tottering rodent in a thick leather coat. The Blightfang trainer's body jangles as it walks. The cages that have been strapped to it shuddering with every motion. Inside these cages, Blightfang rats chitter. Ooh, the first thing I thought were Blightfang rats. Okay. And gnaw at the bars, waiting for their next dose of venom. Ooh, weird. Or for the moment the locks click open and they're loosed on the trainer's enemies. Oh, that's kind of fun. Guess what we didn't do? Tension die. Gotta start it off. Let's do it. It's a D4. It's reset to a D8. All right, here we go. Odds are this is not going to be my last one. I'm probably going to have one more of these trigger at least. 83. An inhuman voice screams, whispers, and yells somehow. You know that's an overseer. Roll on the overseer influence table. All opponents from this domain benefit from the result. I also get an extra D10 when defeated. Oh man, I gotta find that chart. All right, here we go. Overseer influence. D10. Here we go. Big bucks, stop on something kind. Gains the penetrating trait. This can stack with other instances of the same trait. I'm going to assume that means they negate armor, which sucks because I finally have some armor. Yeah, okay, so they all ignore 1 point of armor, which, all right, that sounds about right. In all honesty, I always forget to have them roll for like body parts to actually block with any armor, so I'm sure it'll work out. Let's add it to the list. Okay, so here we go. Fighting this guy. The Ratkin Bumbershoot, whatever he was. Okay. He has 10 health, that's tolerable. Combat skill 45, so it's a 55, which isn't super great. It's frightening. So I have a -5 to my frightened. So frightening is, I think I need to make a resolve check. So I have a 35 on this, or I lose 2 sanity. Sure lost that. Oof, my sanity's getting a little concerning. So I did lose some more sanity. My sanity's down to 7. I'm not super happy about that. And let's see what this guy does. He does a physical attack, and then just, I'm guessing he unleashed his stupid rats. So I really don't want him to put a whole bunch of rats on me. So let's see what I can do about that. I'm going to roll my perception, but my perception is a 56 versus his mind, which is a 30. So here he goes. Let's clear these out. He is a 30. He fails. And then I fail as well. So my perception skill is the larger of the 2 skill sets, so I do get to go first. Hooray! And I'm going for a cold shot. It has been sessions since I have fallen back into this old, let's go for the headshot. His combat skill is sadly a 55 because the tension die hate me. As Richard Kelly said, the writer of this game, I've never seen the tension die actively try to kill a player. And that's what it feels like they've been doing. But haha, take this tension die. I get a +10 because I have a longsword, and +10 because I'm attacking, and I have a base of 73. I have a 93. Well, let's see what it does. 47, which is, it succeeded, and that's a pretty good success, actually. And here I go. I have a 93. Kia! A 70. I got him. We both succeeded, but I rolled higher. So that is a called shot to his stupid rat face head. And I am going to lop it off in one hit. We ready for this? Let's do it. I want to roll a 5 or a 6. He has no armor on his head. Take this, this, and this. I didn't lop his head off. I hit it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. And I just swing super hard, and it goes like, it probably like cuts all the way through, like from the side of his head, like to his mouth, and just gets kind of stuck there, and I got to yank it back out. So he's kind of like, blah. His head's like kind of like kind of flapping open, but he's still coming at me, and he's still alive. And that's probably where I take the frightening trait right there. That's where his frightening kicks in. I lose a little bit of sanity seeing this guy still on his feet. He's all pumped full of venom. He's ready to go. Shoot. I would have loved to have one-shotted him, but he is down to a 2. Okay, here we go. It is kind of cool to see what they do, but man, if he starts pulling rats into this combat, that's going to stink. All right, I roll a d6. 4. A Hutch of Nightmares. That's a cool, I like that title. The Blightfang trainer releases the clasp, oh god, on one of its wicker boxes and adds a Blightfang rat to the combat. So basically, can do this 3 times is what it's saying. Blightfang rats added by Hutch of Nightmares have 1 health and 1 number and may not act until the round after they are added. All right, well, this just adds another round to my combat. I'm going to go for the trainer one more time, and I'm going to just roll a regular attack because I just need to do 2 points of damage to take him out. I'll let the Blightfang rat attempt to get me, and then I will move on with my life after I kill it. So it is my turn. I just need to roll a below a 93 or a 93, a 30. I'll take that. It is trying to block me. I succeeded. So he has a 55. It could succeed. Not when it rolls a 93. Hooray, choppy choppy. I rolled a, come on, yeah. I accidentally, heads. Oh, that's kind of funny. I rolled heads because I finished off the heads. I clicked the wrong button, but you know what? That 2 right there will do it. So I rolled heads, and away it goes. And I could have rolled tails too and lopped off his little tail too. So he's dead, and that makes me feel good about myself. I'm going to update my Bladed Weapon Master because I killed someone. 37. And now I've got this Blightfang rat, and I got to go scroll all the way to the core book. Oh, these were the days when I fought Blightfang rats. I'm back in, stepping into darkness, and then I stepped into something else. So this little beady-eyed idiot rat looks at me, and it is trying to scratch me. So it is physical, so it has to roll for it. Ooh, that is a success. It rolled a 2, so very, very low success. And then I pull aloft my magic sword. I did succeed on my last hit. 65. I block it. Okay. I do get a roll on the defensive awesomeness table. I roll a 1d10. I'm immune to all conditions. All right. I am going to attack its dumb rat face. I hit its dumb rat face. It needs to succeed. It does not. Yeah. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Oh my god, I rolled low. Okay, who cares? I killed it. Feels good. Just kind of, oh man, after walking around so much, it's just kind of nice just to kill things. I killed another dude, so that puts me up to 38. I thought for sure by the time I would do stepping into darkness, going through my own domain, and this Warren of the Ratkin, I would have killed 50 things, but I've killed 38 things. Honestly, I've probably killed more than that. I've just forgotten to update it. Oh, speaking of, I did not update my XP, which I get 10 more now, which is nice. So 470. Hooray. Man, amazingly, I've only leveled up once. Okay, so, oh gosh, I got to roll on tables. So what did this guy have on him? Resource, Warren valuables are here, 2 and 2d20. So let's do the 2d20. Kya. 14 coin, all right. Thank you, sir. I'll take that. Oh man, I got to do math. It's going to roll over to 400. One of my mini pouches is holding all of my coins. So my coins went up to 13 400, 401. So my pouch can still hold that. I can hold 99 more coins in that pouch. And then I have the resource, Warren valuables are here. I think I rolled in this twice. A 13 and an 18. Ramshackle Granado. Dude, I got a lot of grenades. And the Guiding Stone. Oh, this one's fun. This is the one where I can increase my results when I roll on a table. I'm just going to take the grenade and the Guiding Stone. How many grenades do I have now? Jeez. This is my 7th grenade. Something else I need to do too is before I go into the cathedral, I'm going to move stuff around on my belt and keep stuff that like I really want on my belt nearby. And then I got to roll on the resources table for that rat. Resources, here we go. 10 crafting supplies, which I can actually use. That I'm getting a little worried on my crafting supplies. That puts me up to 5. That's great. I'm probably going to rest maybe 2 more times before I go into the last room or whatever. I don't know. All right, here we go. The first time each character enters this room, they may gather 3 crafting supplies. Okay. Yay. I'm up to 8. Ornate mirror. A tall mirror with a Baroque silver frame rests against the far wall. Piled beside it are axes, picks, woven grass bags, coils of rope. Once per character, you may collect a hatchet. I already have a hatchet. A powerful hatchet or something like that. A coil of rope, and a pouch from the pile. Okay. The mirror's surface, instead of reflecting you, shows a peaceful mountainside. If you decide to step through the mirror, proceed through the Alpine Escape ending. Huh. Maybe I'll get a chance to run away and run through this mirror. Okay. If you have a second thoughts, make a reason check. On a success, you suspect that the mirror may be Valorian in origin. Ooh, interesting. If you decide to step through the mirror, I don't. If you have second thoughts, make a reason check. I didn't make the reason check. I just kept reading. We'll just say that's what I suspect. Sorry. I'm not going to edit that out because it's kind of cool. And it looks like it's outside. I mean, it could be in the middle of nowhere and I just die on a bleak, snow-capped mountain somewhere. This room is large. I know. Make a stealth check. Blah, blah, blah. Done this. Been here, done this. I think stealth is 33. 55. I failed. Oh, no, I didn't. 12. If you've been along with me on this ride, it's happened a few times when I start singing 55 that the dice just re-roll of their own accord. My rule is I take whatever the second roll is. I don't know why that happens. Okay, I succeeded, and that's it. I mean, I can collect a hatchet, a rope, and a pouch. I will take that. I'll look at that mirror and be like, all right, I may be going out here. I may need this. Okay, let's keep on moving. Oh, I could scavenge. Oh, yeah, let's do that. 34. That may be a success, actually. It's not. I failed by 1. Okay, here we go. Let's head into the observatory. Let's roll that tension die. Let's go. I've never used the rainbow dice. Let's see how well it treats me. Tension die. Yeah. Okay, I may stick with the rainbow dice for my tension die. Thank you. You served me well. So, the observatory. Stone platform leads to a tall tower almost as high as the walls beyond it. However, there is no door, and the tower appears to be solid all the way through. Instead, it is stuck through with a giant tapered bolt of metal and glass, its wide end pointed towards the ground. The design reminds you of an observatory, a useless sort of building haunted by seers and philosophers, but it is pointed at the wrong way. It is gazing at bedrock. There were so many Flintstones jokes that just went through my head, and they all hit me at once, and I didn't know what one to go with. Dispersing Ratkin. Oh, boy. When a character arrives in this room, I guess I did. For the first time, a group of Ratkin hastens away from the tower and heads towards the cathedral to the south. If you choose to chase after them, a Ratkin ambusher stays to fight you. I don't want to kill these things, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, just being a completionist and just looking at every single thing I can. So I'm not doing that. I'm not fighting them. Honestly, if I was like 60 points from leveling up, I probably would. Or if I was on the cusp of like fulfilling goals, I probably would. It's like, I just need to take off one more head and I'm going to be so much better at taking off heads. Come here, rat. But yeah, I'm not doing that. Telescope. The raised platform is sturdy and easy to access. Crude stairs lead up the side, and though there are no safety railings, this will not be the place where you die. You have to crouch down to use the telescope, as it has been made for the Ratkin's posture. But with your eye pressed against the glass, you can see perfectly well. What lies on the other side is endless strata. The layers spiral and shift as you adjust the lens. You see dirt and rock and deeper caves in the flow of magma. You see things, I'm about to go crazy, that no human eye has ever witnessed. Oblong creatures that scuttle in the deepest recesses of the world. Make a resolve check or lose more freaking sanity. This is going to be a 30. Be great to make this. Sure didn't. 24. Oof. My sanity is in bad shape. Gain 100 experience points. Oh, okay. Come here, rat. I need to chop your head off. Okay, 570. Little concerned about my sanity being at a 4. What can I do about this? I mean, I could just take the tainted ether potion. I don't need to recover ether, but it will give me venom. And the reason I want to bump up my venom is to use my rattle. And when I use my little rattle, I can give myself sanity back. But I also just do have this venom surret where I just gain D4 venom. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to pump myself full of some venom. I feel like Bane or something every time I say that. Yeah. Where's my venom at currently? 7. All right. As weird it is, I'd love to get a 3 or above. Come on. 4. All right. I'll take it. That puts me up to 11 venom. And now, I think like every time I fight, I lose a point of exhaustion. So that's good to know. And then I'm going to use that little rattle. I only have one of them, so I'm kind of like tripping balls a little bit and like looking at my little rattle standing outside the library. Okay, how does this work? There's the rattle. Gain D4 plus 1 sanity, must have 10 venom. Okay, great. And I would love another D4, another 3 or 4. That would be super swell. 3, I'll take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sanity back. Thank you, rattle. My sanity's back up to 8, which makes me feel a little bit better. Do I recover sanity when I rest? Maybe I do. Maybe I get D4 sanity back when I camp. That may happen. All right, so I used a couple of my little items here. Also, something I'm going to put in my belt as well. The rat accelerant, where I can gain a bonus equal to my venom. Like that's something else I'm probably going to put in my belt, just like pump me full of like some insane testosterone. Okay, so here we go. I guess I'm going to mark off a light. Again, I'm assuming these places were lit up, but whatever. Don't really care too much in the grand scheme of things. Okay, and we're making our way to the library. So we went to manufacturer, fought a guy, killed him. Didn't take his head off completely in the first go, but I got him on the second try. Then we went down here, we checked out the little telescope thing, learned some things, got 100 experience points. And now we're going here to the library. And then after that, we're going into the cathedral. That's where the people ran from the observatory. They just ran into the cathedral. And I think it said the southern end, so that's where they're all hanging out. So let's go in the library and maybe I just camp in there. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's roll the attention die. Gonna stick with the rainbow die. Stupid rainbow die. Ugh. All right, down to a freaking D6 already. That should have taken 4 turns until that happened, and it took 2. Down to a D6. Jeez. All right, here we go. Library. This is probably gonna be the last room of this session, because I may have to camp. I'm assuming I don't know. Yeah, maybe by the time I hit the cathedral, I gotta make a hard push. I don't know. We'll see. A squat multi-building complex sits at the side of the cathedral. It is made of carved stone and its doors stand open. Censers hang on either side of the steps leading up, bathing all who wish to enter in acrid smoke. Sounds kind of venomy. Yeah. The smoke is laced with venom. Make an endurance check or suffer D4 venom. And this sounds like an effect. This doesn't sound like something my little pants and my little apron will block. This is an effect. I think we talked about that last session. Do I want to go in here? The venom's getting a little creepy here. I don't want to get the D4 venom, but I can make an endurance check or block it, and my endurance is pretty good. Huh. All right, let's just do it. I want to just see what's in here, and I guess I shouldn't read ahead. So I'm going to make an endurance check. I'm probably going to not appreciate this, but I will make an endurance check. Oh, I rolled the stupid dice. Oh, they're actually nice to me. Thank you, stupid dice. You're back in my good graces. I rolled a 17. And I don't know what my endurance is, but I know it is higher than a 17, so I made that. So no venom. If this is the first time the character has entered, warren traps are here. Okay. Where are the stupid traps at? That's at 11, whatever that is. And then I still need to see if I see it. It's a rat mine. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, rat mine. So it's a D8. All right, so it's a pretty tough perception check for me. I did not make that, so it looks like I blew open a rat mine, which is not good to do when you're carrying 7 grenades. A whiff of saltpeter alerts you to the device moments before it detonates. Make a demanding acrobatics, which is impossible for me, or suffer D4 plus 1 fire damage, or force damage, or acid damage. After the device explodes, you become more cautious and gain a permanent plus 10 on all checks to avoid this specific trap. I can smell it. I sniff it out because I'm getting so in touch with my venom and my little rat snout. Okay, so I'm rolling. I'm not vulnerable to any of these. I'm just going to take the highest roll. Those are good rolls. 1, 1, and 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. I took 4 points of damage, which my toughness is actually doing okay. 16. All right, so cool. Nice library you got here, guys. Inside the library is a series of raised stone tables and glass terrariums. The terrariums scuttle with black-shelled beetles, each the size of a coin, and the sand around them is littered with mammalian bones. As you watch, the beetles shift their bodies into formations that resemble strange runes. Oh, neat. Oh, butts. Before you can interact further with the dumb library, you must contend with the Ratkin Venom Priest. He was one of the first things I fought when I showed up here. If memory serves, he can call in friends, as we've learned. So, Ratkin Venom Priest. Another fight. 2 fights today. But we made it through the 3 places I wanted to get through. Ooh, 15 health. I don't like that. We are making opposed checks. All that good stuff. Am I surprising him? I don't know. His mind's really good, actually. Shoot, he may actually win this. His mind is a 55. Yay, he failed. My perception is a 56, excuse me. And I want to win this. I would really like to win this. A 5. I do. Great. I get the jump on him. It is not possible to kill him in 1 round, but it's not going to stop me from trying. His combat skill is a 50. I'm going for the headshot because he can call in friends, and I don't want to deal with that. So he is blocking me as I am swinging my sword. He rolls a 9, so he does succeed. I basically just want to roll I want to roll between a 9 and a 93. I rolled a 94. Okay. That sucks. So it actually got its defensive bonus. Off to a bad start here. 9. What do you get? Recovers D4 health. Great. It doesn't do any good for him. Now what's he doing? Jerk. 6. Okay, that's not calling his friends. I'll take that. The mists enshroud us, holding its thurible aloft. The Ratkin shakes it and bathes the battlefield in smoke. All targets must make a perception check and an endurance check. If they fail perception, they are blinded. Crap, then I can't do called shots. Till the end of the next turn, if they fail endurance, they suffer D4 venom. Okay, so perception. My perception is a 56. Got it. And my endurance is 25. 28. Dang it, I just failed. I don't know if this is considered an effect or not. I'm like breathing it in. So what I'm gonna do, this is my DM rule. It's just like when I don't know, I split the difference. So I typically block 2 points of venom. What I'm gonna do is just block 1 point. I took 2 points. Did I take 2? Oh, I didn't even roll for it. How many points of venom did I take? 2. Okay. So I'm gonna take 1 point of venom. There we go, look at that. Now I don't have to go looking through rules forever. Yay, 12 venom, that sounds great. I'm gonna just take my point of exhaustion right now, because that is what I'm going to take at the end of combat. I'm gonna forget that. Okay, so it is my turn again after this jerk went. He didn't call in a friend, which I'm super stoked about. I am attacking him. He is 58. He may have rolled over. He's a 50, great, so he failed. I just want to, there we go, 89, good enough. I hit his head, and how much am I doing? Please roll well. Okay, great. I did 10 points of damage. He is down to a 5. Again, I just go for home runs constantly, but I just swing for him, and I just kind of nick. I just probably like lop off his jaw. I don't get a completely clean hit, but I just do cut deep into his face, and then I'm going to see what he does. All right, come on, you jerk. What do you got up your sleeve? Please don't do it. Yes, good. And it's physical. This is like something I can block. If I block this, I'm going to counter strike. This will give me 2 attacks in a row, which should kill him. So he is doing his thurible lash. He spins a smoking sphere on a chain and strikes out with it. It makes a melee attack. Good luck with this, beehole. I'm doing my oogly boogly. So he does not get the plus 10. This is a 50. It should be a 60, but I oogly boogly him down to a 50. Great. He failed. I just need to roll, which is maybe a big ask. And I succeeded on my last hit, so I got a plus 10 to this. Perfect. So I am going to spend a point of exhaustion to counterattack. Instead of rolling on the dodge table, I'm doing a counterattack. I'm going just for a normal hit. I'm going to keep the same order of having him defend himself, which he does not. And I hit. Great. I could kill him right here. I'm rolling a 4. I just want to get a 5. That's not a 5. Well, it's a D4. It's really hard to roll a 5 on a D4, I've learned. Yes. Got him. Yes. Oh. Woo. Sir Alistair's back, baby. Yeah, that felt good. I'm 39 of 50. Thank you. Warren valuables are here ×3. Then we'll see what else is in here, and then I'm going to camp. I will lose 2 venom when I camp. I know that much, which will still keep me at 10, which I'm not super thrilled about. All right, here we go. Warren valuables are here. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. How many grenades am I getting? 3, 5, and 11. Baleful health. Okay. Spend to recover all wounds. Suffer the blind condition. Recover all wounds. I like that. Okay, that's the 3. 5. I can get the mesmerizing rattle. I think I'm getting that. That is going to help me with my sanity. Yes, fantastic. And you know what? I'm like, ooh, a rattle. And then I just kind of sit there and like, tick, tick. I picture the rattle from Karate Kid 2, the little one that he has that they do this. He's like, tick, 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 tick. Just kind of watching that. That is going to be 1d4 plus 1 sanity back. I'm using that immediately. Amazing. I just got 5 sanity back. So I'm back up to 13 sanity of 15 now. Great. Now I'm not near as concerned as I was. Belt hook, don't need this. I can get mixed mushrooms, which I don't want at all. If we're using my little guiding stone, I can move that up to the sour styptic, which, no, don't care about that either. Yeah, I'll just take the belt hook. Nothing's worth my guiding stone there. When I run out to the Alpine wilderness, I'll use it. I could always use more belt hooks out on the Valerian Alps. Okay, did that. Let's go back to the library and check out how this is going to end, and then we'll camp in this venom-filled atmosphere. What else we got here? Reading the beetles. They react to your scrutiny, melting from rune to rune in an inky wash of glittering bodies. Make a hard reason check. And I think this is the thing I have a +5 to, just because I've got so much venom pumping through me. It is. So I have a 25. I'm probably not going to make this. No, that's a big old fail. On a success, I'm just going to read it because it's interesting. On a success, I would have realized that they are tuned to ether, and their movements give you an idea how to better draw on your own. I could get a +1 max ether, which is, especially if you're a magic user, that's great. On a failure, the beetle's message is alien and disturbing. They flash a rune that you think means predetermination and another that you think means savior. Over and over again. Suffer -1 sanity. You may attempt this check once per character. Oh, to gain the ether? Well, easy come, easy go with the sanity. But again, so glad I got that rattle. Freeing the beetles. The first thing they do is try to swarm you and devour your flesh, as a beetle would, sure. I have to make a hard athletics or suffer 2d6 plus 1 slashing damage, which would be 2d6 plus 2. Regardless of your result, remove one of the time is fleeting tokens. Nope. I think I've only done like 4 of those. Where is that? I'm up to, 4. And I'm about to go to 5. After the beetles have been freed, there is nothing in the library for future characters to find. The doors were open. I guess I'm going to shut them. That'll be part of my barricading. And I think I'm just going to do a quick camp. I have to eat a ration. All my exhaustion is going to go back down, but I will have to eat a ration. Let's get rid of that. Yep, down 7 rations. Fine there. Crafting supplies. I'm going to use 2 of them. I think that's all I need for barricading because I have my sleeping bag. And let's just real quick, just double check the camping just to make sure I'm doing this properly. Nothing to attune to. Don't need to heal anything. Don't need to repair. Light. I'll click that off. Whatever. Don't need to cook. Exhaustion -5. Don't need to worry about that. Recover 1 health. Don't need to worry about that. It increases the camp roll. So those 2 points of barricading and sleeping, that's going to put me negative. I don't even need the sleeping bag, but I'm going to use it anyway because it's cozy. And I'll mark off the light. Probably don't need to, especially when you sleep. Oh, I succeeded on my scavenge check. While I'm here, I may as well look around. But let's see what we got. It's been a while since I actually succeeded on scavenging. Ooh, and I need to increase my stealth check. I want to roll above a 25 because I'm at a camp. I never remember to do this, and I did. Okay, or no, I didn't. Oh, seriously? All right. I raised it by 1. It did a reroll for no good reason, but you know what? I benefited earlier from that happening, so my stealth did go up because it was checked. I rolled a critical on it earlier. So, when you camp, you get all toughness lost. Hooray! I'm back up to a max of 24. 1 health, don't need. D4 sanity, which... Wow. I am back to full... I was literally 15 minutes ago, I was stressed about my sanity. Completely full. Reduce exhausted by 10. And lose 2 venom. So, unfortunately, I'm still at the venom where my reason checks are good, but I get easily frightened and I take like a point of exhaustion after every combat, something like that. So here we are. We're camped. We're feeling good. We're walking towards the cathedral. Next session, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rooms of 35. I like to call that 6/7s. I have seriously never done the 6/7 thing before, and it just happened. I'm like way behind schedule on it too. Like kids already hate it now because adults were already trying it, but I did it and I'm sorry. Yay! Dude, we did it. 2 fights. We explored all the exterior like buildings outside of the cathedral, and we're making the push through the cathedral. I'm guessing 2 more sessions, maybe? That's crazy, right? Like we're here. This is the home stretch now. Super exciting. Loving this game. Loving the setting. Richard, Alex, thank you so much for this, and I am enjoying it. And to the community, sincerely, like my channel is just kind of like spinning in the mud a little bit, which didn't really matter too much because like I legitimately enjoy playing these games. But like this Nethalas, this has been when and if my channel becomes successful, whatever that means. This was like the fork in the road. It was Nethalas in these games. So I am eternally grateful to Black Oath Entertainment, to Alex, to Richard, and especially to you guys, the community, for watching this. So let's see what horrific ways I'm going to die. And until next time, stay dorky, my friends.